Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome to the 365 days. 365 days morning motivation with Marcus. Every morning we've been getting up. We've been doing this thing. We've been encouraging somebody. We've been pushing somebody. Heck, some days we just had to push ourselves, right? We had to push ourselves to get up, get out of bed, because there was some mornings I just didn't want to do it. There was just some mornings I didn't want to do it. I'm sure there were some mornings you just didn't want to get out of bed. Sometimes it wasn't even about being tired. Sometimes it was just about, frustration, disappointment. Sometimes it was about, man, I really didn't get to do what I wanted to do yesterday. Sometimes it was I didn't hit the mark of what I should have. Sometimes it was failure. Sometimes it was sadness, stuff happening, life happening. And it's like, man, I just don't want to see the world today. But you know what I found out? If you get up, you keep pushing. And I say it on here every morning. This is the day that the Lord has made. Every day is a day that He's made. And what's crazy about that, look at the word made in that. This is the day that the Lord has made, which means He already made it. It's already done. It's already completed. And the things that happen to us, God has already allowed to happen. So most of the stuff we can't do anything about. Now there is something that we can do, and that's continue to push and move forward. That's right, we can continue to push and move forward. And the one thing that I really want to say today is, getting to this 365 day today, we got to stop living on other people's expectations. We got to stop saying what success looks like because of somebody else, what somebody else said success looks like, what somebody else deems success is. Stop living on other people's standards and other people's expectations. So I'm going to read an excerpt from my book. We still in chapter 1, David. So I'm going to read. This one's going to be a little longer than the last couple days. So we're going to start here. When I proudly told my soon-to-be brother-in-law, who had also been in the military, he informed me that the comms unit I told you yesterday that I had signed up for, really infantry, I was the comm guy in the infantry unit, is the first unit to jump out of the plane and hit the ground in active warfare or wartime. The only benefit I actually got for having high ASVAB scores was being able to choose my base or taking a check. And so I chose the location, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, because it was also the closest to home in Tampa, Florida as I could get. Come to find out, Fort Bragg has the highest suicide rate amongst young soldiers. How did this happen? How did I go in with high scores, knowing I could have whatever I wanted and walk out fully signed up, basically to die in the next few months? I walked in the recruiter's office by myself and just believed whatever he told me. I read the contract. Wait, no, I didn't read the contract. I didn't read anything. I just believed the recruiter and signed on the dotted line. I was so busy trying to check the boxes of the American dream and the Christian dream. Listen, I told you a couple days ago when I read the excerpt, I was looking at this from what is the American dream? What is the Christian dream? What is a man supposed to do? And I was trying to check each of those boxes. Why? Because that's what I was told. That's what I was perceived as the American dream. This is how you should do it. Some of you have heard go to college or go to the military, but you got to do something. You got to get out of here and do something. I perceived at what I thought was being a man just by looking at my dad without even asking him. And so some of us are looking at TV and we're measuring our success by that. Some of us are looking at people who have stuff and we're measuring our success by that because of the kind of car they drive, because of the type of house they live in, or because of what they do for a living and it looks fun. That's what we're judging success by. And yet I'm telling you, I'm successful today because I completed 365 days of this thing today. straight every single day, getting up in the morning and saying good morning to you. And so to me, that's a success. To me, that's a great thing. Regardless of what the numbers say, regardless of, you know why? Because if I can help one person, and I told you a couple weeks ago, I got a few text messages that said, hey man, this thing really encourages me. Keep doing it every morning. I need this. I need this. And so even if it's just one, and we talked about this, I've done my assignment. I've done my assignment. If it's just one person that benefits from me getting up every morning, then I've done my assignment. I did what God has had me to do for somebody else. And so I ask you today, what do you judge success by? Are you living up to other people's expectations? Are you pushing, doing that consistency thing? Are you pushing every day? Listen, today and tomorrow, because tomorrow's my birthday, I'm just so excited. I'm crazy, just ecstatic about today and tomorrow, because today is 365 days and tomorrow is my birthday. And I started on my birthday last year. I started doing this on my birthday last year. And so I believe and I am filled with joy, because that is a success to me. That is an accomplishment to me, because not only did I do 365 and I've been doing it consistently, but I also touched a few lives. I don't have to touch thousands. I don't have to touch millions. I don't have to have millions of views like my mentors. But if I could just touch a couple lives, if I could just touch one person and help one person to move forward, if I could touch one person and change the way they think, if I could just touch one person and say, here's what you ought to be focusing on as your success. Stop living up to other people's expectations or trying to. What do you expect from yourself? What is your standard? And how much are you going to continue to push forward? Listen, if you don't have the book already, let's get out. Let's get the book. Tomorrow is the last day of the Cyber Monday sale for $15. Tomorrow is the last day for the cyber sale of $15. After that, it will no longer be $15. These are the pre-sales. We are going back and forth with the company now. So hopefully we will have them by Christmas, and everyone who does the pre-sale will get a signed copy. All right. That's my time for today. Oh, I'm so excited. 365. And until tomorrow morning, always have a heart of gratitude and the strength to keep moving forward. God bless you.